Good morning. Today we're going to focus on Day 14 activities for grades 8 and 9. The first thing on the agenda is to read. So we are going to read a book or text of our choice for 30 minutes. You can read independently, or you may choose to read a text to someone in your house, such as a parent or sibling. Note the title, author, pages read, and then choose one way to write about your reading from the menu of options. You also have a reread option. You may reread a text and choose a different response option from the menu. So Ms. Ritter showed us the menu of options in the previous videos, but I want to go ahead and show you one more time. It's on page 15 of your AMI packet. The first 3 rows are for fiction books, and the last row is for nonfiction books. So after you've read for 30 minutes, you've written the title, the author, and the pages read, you need to choose one of those options. We would like it if it was a different option than you chose the day before, or you can choose the reread option and do the same activity for a different book. Next on the list is to continue with your interview process. So previously, you were interviewing a subject about their early life, and now you're going to interview about the middle part of their life. So, number 2, interview your subject a second time, focusing on the middle part of their life. You can ask them anything you want, but here are 3 idea starters. So you don't have to use these ideas, but if you're struggling to come up with some questions, these might help you. So number 1 says, how are you different or how are you the same in the middle of your life compared to your early childhood? Number 2, what challenges did you face and how did you manage them? How did you handle them? Number 3, what did you learn from your early childhood that affected you in the middle of your life? So, while you are doing the interview process, you need to listen as your subject answers the questions and engage in their responses, which means to ask them to elaborate or explain more deeply the things you find most interesting. During this process, write down as much as you can. Any important quotes, new questions, timelines, interesting things they have to say. Cling to or focus on moments of humor, tragedy, adventure, and mystery. So, your goal for day 14 is to fill an entire page of notes with quotes, questions, timelines, interesting things that they say. Okay? You can record your notes in a Google document like Ms. Ritter did, and either share that with your teacher or post it in Google Classroom. Do whatever your teacher has communicated they want you to do. So if they want you to post it in Google Classroom, do that. If they want you to share it with them, do that. If you are going to write on paper, we strongly encourage you to take a picture of it and send it to your English teacher so that way your teacher can give you some feedback. So if you do it on paper, please take a picture and email it to your teacher, okay? And most importantly, do not lose this document. You will need it tomorrow to continue your AMI activities, so if you lose it, you'll have to do it again. So, day 14, fill a page with notes and make sure not to lose it. As always, if you have any questions, please email your English teacher. They will be the best contact in helping you and giving you advice and answering questions. And as always, happy interviewing.